He's got his traction control on.
So I'm a member of quite a few meetup groups. Some of them I really enjoy hanging out with, such as the No Club Club for Jeeping. Speaking of which, here's a big Jeep group heading up the mountain. Today, I found a meetup with a group of adventure riders. You know, adventure bike riders, whatever. I'm not a huge fan of riding motorcycles with a group. It rarely happens. You know, it goes back to quite a few years ago when I was rear-ended by another motorcycle. Just kind of, I like to be in control of my motorcycle, you know, and everything around me. So if you add other riders into the mix, it just becomes very stressful for me and not enjoyable. So, but you know, I was bored and I wanted to have some human interaction, right? Because I do everything solo. So I met up with these guys. And we decided to take a little ride up to Crown King. Of course, right here, I already, the group kind of was falling apart a little bit. Nobody knew what was going on. We didn't exactly know where we were meeting at, but here we go. Let's meet up. Pulling here, typical, hey, how you doing? Handshake here, I'm so-and-so, that's a nice bike. We kind of look at all the bikes. There was quite a few, I don't remember how many exactly went along. And we're off. So my first clue to what was in store was I was in the first group of bikes, and I kept up with them unwillingly for most of the ride, and then I just kind of got pissed, and I'm like, yeah, I'm done. Because there was points where we were 80 miles an hour plus on this road, and you know what? This is in my backyard, and yeah, it's fun, but it's not cool. And I felt bad about it. It's a public road. You shouldn't be riding like that, you know? Save that crap for the closed tracks, you know. I got caught up in it though, you know. It happens. It's called testosterone, and by golly, there's plenty of it, right? So, yeah, not cool. Don't do this, kids. Just when you hit a dirt road doesn't mean wide open throttle. It just doesn't. Luckily, there weren't too many mishaps on this trip. There's definitely the ingredients for it to happen. But here's an example of somebody going wide in a turn and probably looking at that ditch when they're coming in the turn, and that's where they ended up. Best thing for him to have done is step off the bike and just pull it back instead of doing this.
Oh shit! Why don't we back up? Hey, let's back it up. You want to back it up? Or you want to just go for it?
Let's go.
Yeah.
That's the wildlife area.
Woohoo! Football game.
Know it. Is that a TCK or a manual? Manual. You want me to get her out? I gotta try. Gotta try. Fucking give her the beans and fucking head down.
Good old quicksand. Look ahead. Look ahead. Don't look out your wheel. Turn the traction control off.
All right, let's head up to Crown King. Crown King's up in the Bradshaw Mountains of Yavapai County and has become a popular destination for side-by-sides. And this road gets some heavy use. Luckily, today's a weekday and we were pretty much some of the only people on this road. Well, let's head up to the saloon, shall we? Now, if my memory serves correct, it had snowed the week prior to this little trip, and that's why the roads are kind of wet. I don't know when this started, but it seems like in the past few years they've taken really good care of these roads, and which in turn I believe has increased the traffic to this little town. And I don't know. I hope they never pave them. That little town can't handle. It gets crowded. It's not fun. I don't go up on the weekends. It's not fun. Not for me anyways. Too many people in too small of a place. And sometimes quite a bit of alcohol involved. So, hey, it's a weekday and it's still a pretty ride, right? A GoPro mounted on a helmet never does it justice, but the views over my left shoulder, looking down into the valley there, just absolutely mind-blowing. It is gorgeous. It is. It's absolutely beautiful up here. As I rewatch this video, it's kind of making me daydream about my upcoming trip with Brian that we're taking to Texas, Big Bend National Park, White Sands, a bunch of different places. It's going to be different because I don't think I've ever taken a trip with another person like this. So I'm going to step out of my comfort zone just a little bit. Brian and I, we get along pretty good, and we do enjoy riding together.
Good job.
And now we're getting really close to Crown King. I went over to the saloon. I definitely had a beer. And the rest of the group rode up to the top of the Towers Mountain, I believe. I was on street tires. I didn't really feel like dealing with the snow and ice that was going to be up there. I decided to have my one beer and head back the other way by myself. I kind of left the group up there in Crown King. I wasn't real sure how to end this video, so it's going to end kind of abruptly when I pull up to the saloon. You guys can probably fill in the blanks yourself, but I had one beer, not two, one, and headed back down the mountain to my house. So thanks for watching, guys. I do appreciate each and every one of you. If you're not already subscribed, please do ring that bell so you know when the next video drops. Can't wait to bring you along on the next adventure.